You know how a lot of houses look like this? Yeah. Yikes. I'm so bored. So we're trying to change that. So welcome back to Color Me Spaces, where we band the bland to create a colorful home. After a lot of looking and a little bit of luck, we were able to find a home here in Palm Springs with brilliant bones and buy it for under asking, even though we still went a little bit over budget. But there's a catch. I'll just show you. Today, I can't wait to show you the house we bought in Palm Springs. Come on. So when you first walk in, there's this like mirrored entryway, and this is just the first of many mirrors you're gonna see in the space. Then you step down into our sunken living room. And we have this stone fireplace wall. The living room's kind of square. There's like a built-in here and access to our backyard here. And we have a wall of floor-to-ceiling mirrors. Get used to it, you're gonna see a lot more of that. Let's go check out the primary bedroom. When you first walk in here, there's a closet, mirrors. And now you're in one of 3 bedrooms we have in the home. Here you have more mirrors. Another closet, also with mirrors. And this drop-down area that you could either use as a desk or as like a seating area. There's more access to the backyard and a glass block wall. On your way to the bathroom, there's my walk-in closet. And now we're in the primary bath with a shower, a tub that's straight out of the 80s, and more mirrors. There's a toilet on your way out. But let's go see the other bedrooms. We're gonna walk to the other side of the house. Almost there. This is our second bedroom. This one's actually an ensuite, so it has a bathroom attached. It's a decent size. There's a mirrored closet and more access to the backyard. I love that almost all of the rooms have backyard or outdoor access in some way. Here's the bathroom. Definitely needs to be updated. The light is so yellow in here. And in here, there's a shower as well as a toilet. Let's go check out the third bedroom. Walking past the kitchen, we'll see that later. And into the bedroom. This one's so cool because it has a Murphy bed here, as well as another built-in, and access to the front yard. On the way out, we'll see the closet. Of course it's mirrored. And the powder room next door. This is the bath that primarily guests will use when they come over, but it does have a shower. Okay, now I'm so excited to show you the kitchen. This is one of my favorite rooms in the house and really one of the reasons why we bought this. It's all like circle shaped. So this island is curved. We have 2 sinks here, a third sink here. This kind of desk area right here, some cabinets, the fridge, more curved cabinets, and this circle island area. But the kitchen really flows into 3 main areas. The second is this dining space that also all revolves around a circle. We have a rounded floor, and that wall behind me is actually curved. Right next to it, we have this drop-down seating area. It's that kind of same drop-down that we saw in the living room and in the bedroom, but this time it's gonna flow directly to the outside. Oh, it's so bright in Palm Springs, but our backyard has a pool, a spa, and then a shaded dining area. There's also kind of a waterfall and a fire pit right there. And then there's 2 grassy areas. One over there that has one of our grapefruit trees and another one right over here. Here's our second tree, as well as this kind of like stone rocky area. And yeah, I think it's a decent sized backyard, especially for our house. So this is all how the house looked before we got our Color Me hands on it. So I can't wait to show you what we do with it. So now that you know what we're working with, you want to hear my evil plans for color domination? Please say yes, because I'm going to show you anyway. We have 3 bedrooms, 3 bathrooms, plus a closet, kitchen, living room, and dining nook, all to decorate. So that's like 10 rooms. I want to give each room its own color and theme, and I might regret this, but I want to take on the challenge of making everything monochromatic. Monochromatic means using only one color. Mono, one, chromatic, color. I could tell you that monochromatic rooms make spaces feel bigger while bringing calm, cohesive energy that amplifies shade and highlight texture in a really unique way. But one of the real reasons we're taking on this challenge is because this piece of art changed me. Say my name when no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you. Why you running gay? And I said to myself, baby Courtney, one day when you're big, you will have a house all to yourself and you will design it just like this video. So now that baby me is big me and I have adult money and free will, this is how we're choosing to spend it. Say my name, and no one is around you. So now 25 years later, I'm making myself a monochromatic home because Destiny's Child told me to. The first step to achieving this energy is wallpaper. I want to cover my home in it. I'm talking grass cloths, florals, metallics, you name it. Why? Because I've been renting in New York for 10 years. And yeah, although you can technically wallpaper a rental, I had these giant loft ceilings and it just never worked out for me. So we're doing it now. Again, free will, and this is how I choose to use it. Best use of free will. We're in like a wallpaper renaissance, so there's so many good options out there. I like shopping at Spoonflower because they have so many options and you can sort by color, which I'm gonna really need to keep things monochromatic. Also another way to directly support artists, which is gonna be a big theme in this home and one of the reasons why this series has came to be. This project is actually years in the making because I'd been working with a network to develop a home show all centered around this house, but they wanted me to make some changes that I just wasn't willing to do. Ultimately, the final note was, how can we make Courtney less colorful? And I said, you can't. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Before we can do all those fun design changes, we have to fix the floor-to-ceiling elephant in the room and what she's standing on. Floor-to-ceiling mirrors throughout the entire house that make it so I jump scare every time I turn a corner, yeah, they gotta go. And these floors that are just not my style need to be replaced too. It's demo day. It looks crazy. We've been demolishing our house all day and let's see where we're at. Come on. You remember what this room is? We're in our sunken living room. The mirrors are gone. The floors are gone. Furniture's gone. Everything's gone. How
are you feeling?
I mean, I don't know. We spent a lot of money on this house and then we just destroyed everything. I'm a little nervous. I hope that these rooms don't feel too small without the mirrors because we've never seen them without.
I know, isn't it such a crazy thing that we were like, first thing to go, mirrors. We take the mirrors down and we're like, wait, are we making the right choice?
Did we make a mistake?
I think we made a right choice.
Okay, I mean, we just keep going, right? Right or wrong, we just keep going. Like nothing's permanent. We could always change it back if it was wrong.
Change it back, we cannot change it back. These mirrors are gone.
We've seen it with mirrors, let's see it without, and if we're wrong, we'll say we're wrong.
All the floors gone.
Yeah, I mean, I did not like this tile, it had to go, there was no option for me, so I'm finding comfort in this because I know that the tile I did not want is gone, and the tile I want is on its way. Picking out floors took years off my life. We wanted something big and mostly white so it could just be cohesive throughout the home. I'll spare you from seeing the gory details, but Paris and I fought about it for actual months before landing here. And I'm kind of surprised our relationship survived it. I feel like that might be the case for all renovations. Floors feel like such a scary decision, but I think a sign that you picked the right one is they kind of fade away into the background because you're really just gonna build all your other designs on top of it and kind of forget they're even there. But I was able to take out all of the aggression from fighting on our walls when we removed 80% of the mirrors throughout the entire house. Hiya! 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 We did decide to keep a few in specific places, kind of as a nod to the original home and to work into the design, but I'll show you those when we go room by room in each episode of this series. So now that we have a foundation to get colorful and you have a clear idea of the pure color me chaos that's about to unfold in this series, say my name. I'll see you next time where we finally start to design our first official color me space together. And if you're looking for a hint, it will be one of the colors you see here. But don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. I'd hate for you to miss the next episode.